Hey guys, Evan here with Motorcycle and Power Sports News. We're out at Hale Farm for Fuel Cleveland 2022, and this beautiful, shiny 1916 Harley-Davidson J Model is your ride of the week. I'm joined here by Rick Dozer. His bike, he built it all himself, aside from, you know, this very old engine. Rick, tell us what goes into a build like this.
So honestly, it started with a Sharpie and a beer box.
Okay.
And yeah, so kind of sketched out the motor, and a whole lot of people are really into the vintage race bikes, you know. So I wanted to do like a modern take, maybe with a bit of a aerospace flair to a board tracker.
I was gonna say
style of this bike.
It almost kind of looks like a mini spaceship.
Yeah.
All the chrome, all the shiny parts and stuff.
So that was kind of the goal. We, you know, I wanted to make it as light as possible, so still a functional race bike.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't raced it yet. Plan on racing it this fall on a board track. But yeah, so it's all 100% aluminum, handmade frame, tanks, front end is all aluminum. So yeah, really lightweight. It weighs 174 pounds.
Wow. So you can basically pick it up yourself. Yeah, that's light.
Yeah.
Now, you know, right here front and center, we got this old 1916 Harley-Davidson J Model. How do you build a bike around an engine that old? What are some things you got to consider?
So I love old Harleys, but really this is my first one into this vintage. So called up some of the experts. Mike Lang in particular was instrumental in helping get this old engine up and running and getting it in tip-top shape. He made some parts that were missing for me, and he just helped get it going, you know. So I had a lot to learn about these things. This is interactive riding, you know.
Yeah.
As opposed to
learn as you go.
Yeah.
And you actually kind of have a funny story behind how you got this.
Yeah. So one of my dear friends, Chicago, rest in peace. Many years ago, he bought this engine at a yard sale, and it was a water pump on a farm, and paid $150 for it, you know. So I always bugged him, and a couple years before he passed away, he said, "Okay, I'll sell it to you," you know. So it's kind of a tribute to him too.
That's awesome, man. You know, at your shop, you're doing a lot of fab work. I think you told me it didn't take you too long to make this whole build, just a few months, right?
Yeah. So I kind of had an invite to a show, and that was my motivation. I'd always wanted to build this bike. I kind of had it in my head for a long time, so we just kind of kicked it into overdrive. My wife, Brandy, we spent many nights out in the shop, welding, filing, sanding, polishing, you know. So and a whole lot of other friends helped and pitched in too. So yeah, about 5 months.
And what's next for you? Are you doing you taking it out to the racetrack? Are you taking it to any shows? What's next?
Yeah, so actually next week it'll be in the Motorcycles as Art exhibit. So
okay.
That's kind of a pinnacle point for me and as a bike builder. That's Michael Lichter's show out in Sturgis.
Right.
So it'll be out there for 9 days.
Awesome. Well, you got an awesome bike here. Like I said, it's got that spaceship kind of vibe right here. The awesome Harley-Davidson 1916 J Model engine. Rick, thanks for telling us about it.
Great.
Got a great bike.
All right. Thanks for having me.
It's been your Ride of the Week.